All right, Maximus Analysis here for 4 o'clock, September 14th, 2015. We see we're still just sideways. So again, we don't know where things are going to go. I know we have an FOMC meeting on Wednesday. So going into Wednesday, we have to see how, if they break the low, how nasty they're going to make getting tomorrow look. Again, I have some SPY. I also got a nibbled some Netflix to short side, but again, we want to see if they provide some nasty action tomorrow, and then see what it goes into Wednesday with, because again, they could make it look away and then run it back up. So I'm not really sure. We have this we have the retracement, very light volume on Friday. Again, today we want to see if they follow through, continue to the downside. They need to break. Again, I wouldn't take the short here. I'm just saying that, again, a break of this level would then mean that we could continue to go down. You have the YM. The Dow futures, again, same thing. We just want to see where they're going to go, at least if they could give us some type of sell signal, and see how nasty they're going to make this look tomorrow, if they even make it look nasty at all. On the YM, we pretty much didn't have any names pretty much moving up except for Merck, Johnson & Johnson, and Apple. So again, if Apple didn't hold up, this could have been a easily down 150 to 200 day. But again, all the other names were sold today, while they held it up using that one. IWM, same thing, just small flag pattern that we got going on here. So I want to see if it's going to break. Again, break here. You have this small flag going on. So again, a break of these lows around here, and we want to see what happens and what goes from there. You had crude, pretty much a sideways day, besides the morning. Again, it provided some day trades around 7 something, and then going into a little bit later. But again, we want to see if these lows are going to hold. Again, the low that they need to hold is this 43.12. Now the volume is decreasing, so again, you're kind of like in no man's land, and hopefully this break happens overnight so we could trade it either way. Because if they break above here around this 46, they could try to test they could try to test that 51 area. So again, we just kind of have to see where they're going to play this. And again, this sideways chop, which is always difficult to trade even on an intraday time frame. You had Apple. Apple got thrown up in the air and then faded pretty much for the day. But again, we want to see if they're going to continue, because they are above this area barely. But you could kind of say maybe there was some sell stops above there. And again, this is one pivot. Let's see what happens at the second pivot around here. And again, we'll see how it goes. But again, when there's no activity during the day, you can't really say much. And again, we still have this drift up, lower volume on Google. We have Amazon pretty much right at that level we've been talking about, just sideways. Tesla actually had a good day, kind of, sort of, I guess. It kind of looked better during the day than it does now, but they have increased in volume. And again, it could be some squeeze coming in if they get above these levels. But again, you want to see more than just a pop that first hour. You want to see that, let's say that something happens around 10:30, 11, and it continues with some type of strength to continue to the up, versus them do one of these bad boys on you and then you're like, shit, I don't know where to go. So again, a break of this 243 would be some type of sell signal that we'll look at. But again, we have FOMC, so it could be another sideways day, but we'll kind of just play it by ear. Facebook, floating higher, but again, it is going higher, so it's testing previous support, now becomes resistance. So we want to see if it gets back below this 90 area and what kind of volume it would do if it even does that. So we'll check that one out as well. So again, overall, Dow they sold into, but it's just a sideways day going to FOMC. I know FOMC is so annoying. God, it is annoying. But we got to live with it. And at the end of the day, you don't want to just go short because you're bored of something. I mean, I'm in some shorts, but again, keeping leash real tight on these just to make sure that you know, they don't run away from me per se. So again, intraday action was good regarding crude, and ES was a choppy, horrible mess. But crude after a certain time was actually a choppy, horrible mess as well. So you just want to be, again, let the trade come to you. Again, don't try to force the trade, because again, looking at a 15-minute, that wasn't much to trade, dude. That was really, I mean, again, of course, hindsight is always, I'll tell you this, hindsight is always the easiest trades to take. Oh, I would have just shorted here at the open and took some off and added here. No, you know, let's see if we can get some proper movement, like here and, you know, here and here, and then kind of see where we go from there. So again, if you feel uncomfortable with FOMC, don't trade. Simple as that. Don't trade until Thursday. And if you feel uncomfortable, just take the fucking week off. You know, at the end of the day, it's about your high probability trade versus you being busy. So let's see what happens tomorrow, and take care.